Alright, everybody, we're back. I am committed to beating this freaking... Just take the nectar, brother. I haven't beaten Hades in so long, I forgot what it feels like to win and to experience joy in this world. You can pet the dog in Hades. Hey, NL, how many times are you gonna make that joke? Hey, person I just made up. How many times are you gonna have a stinky butt when you should have wiped it better? It's not a big deal. You had a big mud pie, you used too small a slice, and now my stomach is absolutely fricked.
Prophecy has been fulfilled.
Guess we'll go straight for God's Pride.
All right. The valor of
Amazing. And we'll move on here. I don't know what kind of run we're on here. Maybe a quick little bow and arrow style run. We do have 3 Titan's Blood. Your cast loads into your next attack. We used that and it was sick. Your special automatically seeks the last foe struck by your attack. Let's let it ride, shall we? I think I was not using it. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Yo, that's pretty cool. Alright, I can live with that. And we don't need to be on 2 heat gauge, so get this the heck out of here. You know what, sure. 1 underworld boss gets new techniques. That'll probably, like, absolutely screw with us, but whatever. We'll have some fun with it nonetheless. Let's do it. Well, nice of you to join us, Ares. I gotta go with this incredible cast here. Yes, I recognize the irony in calling the cast incredible, and then it actually traveling behind me instead of in front of me. If I were to meet that with another "I think you should leave" quote, it would be, "I'm not stupid, I'm smarter than you." But that, it comes across as rude if you've not seen the show. But if you haven't seen the show, who's the rude one? Sounds like you. It's been out for like, you know, 5 or 6 months. Probably like 9 months. Next you're gonna tell me you don't know all the words to Moon River Rock. Here, I'll start you out. Moon River Rock. Moon River Roll. Moon River Dance. Is it coming out of my soul? Something like that. Anyway, what am I talking about? The world may never know. So I'm trying to figure out the loop here. The loop seems to be hit an enemy with X. Well, you send your casts out for sure. Hit an enemy with X. Focus them down with Y. And I'll tell you, you know what I want right out of the gate here? A faster special. I can identify that as a serious concern right out of the gate. So our attack inflicting doom seems cool, and it is epic tier. But I kind of like the idea of going for, you know, rifts last longer and also pull foes in. And we might be able to get some, like, meme-esque builds here. Plus, I mean, to be honest with you, just lasting longer seems like a pretty solid benefit. I know you could take that out of context. Or would that be in context? The world may never know, dude. You're gonna, they're done. It's gonna hit them. Trying to identify in Hades, because I think for a while I've been just taking the highest rarity thing available. I think I'm starting to realize maybe we would benefit more from trusting ourselves and trying to build a run that almost has a little bit of like, you know, some Isaac-style synergies where the best available item might not actually be the most appropriate item available. Or rather, you know, the best agnostic item might not be that good compared to some of the items you might be able to piece together. Or some of the runs you're able to piece together if you pay more attention. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Super stoked to do this Chaos Gate, shall we? What do you got for me, Chaos? Special does more damage, please. That would be enormous. Cast ammo is really good for us. And do it. Hook me up with the Poseidon benefit. Lower move speed is horrible, but I think, you know, we still have a dash. But cast ammo is going to do a lot for us. This is probably a pretty bad time for new moves from these bosses as well. But you're not a boss, you're just an elite. With a poopy butt and no chance to possibly succeed against us. I'm telling you, for now, this aspect seems like really underwhelming. I don't think it's gonna stay underwhelming. There you go, you got him. Sorry, I just ate a bunch of peanut butter. I think my throat got... It didn't get the memo that we were gonna be recording right now. Gave me a little frog in the throat voice. Okay, Poseidon, please give me... I mean, special knockback would also be pretty sick. Special knockback. Dash knockback is pretty good, but there we go. A higher damage special that also deals knockback and doesn't flying out the window while I'm driving. The perfect combination. And to be honest, we could use this HP as well.
Much better.
Alright. I forget what the keys give us. The keys give us,
Hello, mates.
gold? Or do they give us the Fated Authority? Okay. Most important thing, and the thing that I'm slacking on right now, use your cast more often. This is not our last room. I guess the previous, like the mini-boss room doesn't count for, doesn't count as a chaos burn. It is a Fated Authority, okay.
Should be something useful here.
Nothing that useful. I think we want to fight the double boon. It's worth like a little bit more than one boon. I guess you get a low rarity with your second choice, so it's maybe not worth a ton more, but I am extremely stoked to get a good dash as well. Doing more damage to hit foes into walls, also pretty sick, but
Guess he's upset.
I think we've got... Oh, right. Those are not my Ares damages. I think we got a really, really good thing going here. I'm still just like, you know what? A faster special would be worth a ton. I think that's a Hermes boon? I think it's a Hermes boon? We'll find out eventually. Anything rare or better would be amazing here. What? We got a legendary? The more damage... Yo, it's Aphrodite, dude. I don't think we have any nectar, but still. The more damage... The more times it hits, the more damage it does. We're building something potentially pretty special here, I think. And don't forget about the power of the Poseidon dash. A Poseidon dash basically means if you're close to an enemy and close to the wall, the A button is gonna sort them right out. Not sure if you just noticed what I noticed there, but... Yo, we purged the chaos bonus, so we have more cast ammo. And yeah, I like this. Foes, when slain, make enemies weak in an AoE. Let's change this.
Not what I need right now.
Yeah, Nectar gives us a pomegranate bonus, so we will take that. Look at that, he's learning. They grow up so fast. I'm loving this wall slam. Look at that. I will say the Poseidon special. More like the Poseidon ordinary, because it doesn't seem to be doing that much for me. The dash is incredible. I think it's just the way, like, the arrow flies or something. It doesn't tend to knock enemies back into a wall in the same way that, like, your average Poseidon attack does. Not really complaining, because, like, everything's looking pretty slick right now.
Sweet nectar.
We got a level on something. I think we got a level on the Aphrodite bonus. Daedalus Hammer. Okay, now we gotta be careful, because if it gives us something for our special, which it didn't, then, well, I guess we have nothing to worry about then, do we? Let's get no power shots. I feel like I'm not a power shot sort of guy anyway. But yeah, I was gonna say, if we have something that augments our special, that might be an issue. Hello?
My sisters and I, we've had a chance to talk, and we have come to an agreement, Zagreus. As you can see.
This seems bad.
Megara, Tiss, you ready?
Murder.
3 against 1.
Or each well past the need for any sport.
One at a time? You think that's how this is gonna work? Nope. It's a little scary. Do we have to focus one? I don't know, dude. You know how it goes. Just dodge for it. Maybe stop walking into the traps would be a solid get as well. I'll tell you, if we fight them sequentially, we could do this without using a Death's Defiance. Will we? That's another question altogether. I think, though, now that I think about it, probably all we have to do is beat Megara. The fog is real nasty. While the other ones are shooting at me. That's my expectation. Which isn't that bad. But we may still, and in fact it's looking pretty likely that we will still require a little Death's Defiance action. It's a lot of enemies on the screen. Also, I can't see. There you go. You're doing better. Take care of the minions. If you got nothing better to do, you might as well take care of the minions. I don't know either, honestly. Maybe you stepped on a trap or something. I felt like we were kind of getting bodied there temporarily. That's okay. I mean, it's better than okay. It's very good.
Here's to a pleasant voyage of the Asphodel.
Why you gotta be like that, dude?
Don't mind me, Father. Should help keep you going.
Let's mix it up. I actually really like... You know, what about 20% damage to distant foes? What I was gonna say is the one that gives us a little bit of invincibility, but after we get hit, I should say. But I think this will work too. I mean, we are using a ranged weapon. Honestly, I'm pretty optimistic about this one. We have a cast that I don't know if I would say is our best ever, but it seems like extremely great. And we have 4 ammo for it. And we have an Infernal Trove, despite not paying for one. And the enemies are dropping food. Even better. I still think Bow Special is pretty terrible. If we could get an augmented special, probably via a Daedalus Hammer, we'd be loving life. We'd be loving life more, because I'm already having a pretty good time with life. But we'd be loving life a little bit more with a little Daedalus Hammer bonus.
Not yet.
Also, the Hermes bonus, that's an alt tab. The Hermes bonus that brings your cast back to you. And no, I'm not just saying that because my cast is far away. I'm saying it because of all the real objective reasons that it would be sick. Okay, fine. Normally, these are easier than the runes.
And stop this meddler.
Even losing a little HP in the process. I mean, we could lose almost our whole stack and still be fine. Three left. One left. Pretty solid.
They had their chance.
They did have their chance, Dad. Felt weird to say for some reason. So we have a Fated Authority again. I actually really like this room, though. We don't get a chance to go to it as often as I would like. I don't choose against it most of the time. Yes, hello, long time no see and all that. Let's upgrade boons to the next tier of rarity. Yeah.
Coming right up.
I think it was this, better cast, and better dash. Yo, a 56 damage dash. Now, I don't really care for gold that much. Let's alter the deal. We need the max HP. I think you know, one of the greatest sources of dying in this game is running out of HP. So sure, a little bit more HP seems pretty useful. Don't even try it, mister. Okay, let's try this now. I still think, like, the bow special is just kind of, like, underwhelming. I need more than it homing. In fact, I think, like, in particular, the aspect doesn't seem to be doing very much at all right now. Maybe a better special, like, if our arrows inflicted poison or something like that, so it's stacked, it would be pretty sick, but gold, or a shop. I'm gonna... Oh, or an Athena benefit? We'll take an Athena benefit for now. Absolutely. And it's a barge. Whatever, dude. I think, you know, we got enough Poseidon benefits that any small room like this is gonna be... We're gonna be happy to see it. Let's put it that way. Even our special... Nah, not really. Not really our special. I've been trying, but the Poseidon special, just to be straight up with you, I actually think it's sellable. That's how underwhelmed I am with it right now. It does do, it gives us a damage bonus, but we could replace it with something that'll give us a damage bonus too, so. I think I have made a mistake there, and if we get the chance to sell it, it would be conducive to our overall chances to do so. Love the idea of this guy traversing the underworld, just slamming, like, pizza and french fries. Extremely Dante energy.
Lady Athena.
I think we gotta take the call. Our bow deflecting, it just doesn't seem that interesting, right? We're not gonna shoot at a projectile coming to us because the auto-targeting defaults to enemies most of the time.
I can't stay long.
So I think the call is, you know, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth on that one. This will be interesting. I think we have a pretty quick killing build. A lot of that does come down to our cast. And honestly, a lot of it comes down to our dash. Why don't you go ahead and kill the tough enemies for me? That sounds nice. But it is worth paying attention here. Because if it goes well for us, we will pick up an extra... You're gonna get him. We will pick up an extra health upgrade, which is, like, well worth the cost of doing business. Whatever, you got him.
We'll leave no trace.
Leveled something up. I don't know what. That's okay.
Going for a bit.
Go on.
Pomegranate Ares. Straight up. I don't love the Ares benefits, but I think if our special did Doom, it would be better than its current knockback. right. I can wait. And anytime, I gotta remember, because it's kind of unintuitive, you know, and this is not a knock on Hades, it's quite the opposite. It's kind of unintuitive to use your dash to kill, but our dash is probably our actual best damage dealer right now. Attack inflicting doom, I think, is where we want to be. I know that it's common rarity, but I think it's going to be more useful for us in this regard. HP's okay. We could probably use a little more, but I'm going to go to the shop for now and try to pick up a... You know, the more boons, the merrier. And I think we're about to have our boss fight. That sucks. I do not want to upgrade our special. Upgrading the dash seems pretty swell. The special is not long for this world. If I get any chance to eat it, I would take pretty much any boon over it, I think. Or to replace it at this point. But our basic attack doing doom should help us out a lot here. Yo, oh my god, are you seeing? It's not only that it does so much damage, it's also like the fact that because it travels through enemies, it ends faster. You know what I mean? So you get it back faster. Really, our Doom is like our predominant damage source here, but I mean, it's not like we're really in harm's way in the process. I mean, that's some shred-worthy damage. I think you even have to aim it a little bit. If you catch them at the right angle, it seems to nearly kill them in one full blast of our whole. Please don't take that out of context. One full blast of our whole. I meant one full blast of our entire cast ammunition, not a preparation H thing. You know, I'm not loving our new. I was gonna say newfound aspect, but I guess it is newfound. But you know I'm not a huge fan when we're basically not using our special at all. But why use the special when the cast? I mean, are you seeing this? We're making a mockery. And not of the Colin variety. Out of this guy right here. There's one. So I think basically, press the B button 20 times and enjoy your victory here. I know we have our call. In fact, it's probably more sensible to use it right now. But I'm going to use it on the other side of the encounter. 2 of 4 casts. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, send it.
As you wish.
Am I correct? I gotta check Athena's call. Because I still, in my head, I'm like, it should be doing so much damage. But I don't think it is a damage dealer. I think it just allows you to do more damage yourself. I think. Because you're impervious, but I don't know, I might be wrong. It also obviously comes with deflect. So one cast is probably just chilling behind him. I got a great idea, work with me on this one. I don't know how much damage it did in the whole scheme of things, but mission accomplished and no death's defiance.
You'd like chopped off?
Food, I forgot. Must have lost the other one, I guess. Okay, $2.99. I do want to sell our special if we have it available for sale here.
Should I take the
We do not. That's okay. I don't even want to spend 70 gold. I think we're fine right now.
Get me out of here.
Everything's hunky-dory. A-okay. As is typical, we don't really face a lot of strife until, like, the 3rd floor. Maybe now, play it a little safe. We know what we're looking for. We're looking for a better special. Daedalus Hammer might help us out a great deal here.
Out of my way.
We're looking for a better special.
Oh, good.
Apart from that, what are we looking for? Honestly, it might be max HP. I feel like a better special plus max HP is all we need to get to that level of greatness here. I mean, why even send 4 of them? You know, 1 would probably do the trick. Are you seeing that? It's incredible. Alright, Daedalus. Special fires more shots. I'll take it. It does make the special better. Max HP. Fantastic. I don't think it makes it good enough to be stoked. I mean, it's not the special is not the problem. It's the Poseidon aspect of the special that's suboptimal right now. Not giving us as much as we would like. I'm gonna kill this guy with dash only. Okay, that's dumb. Don't do that. I am a fool. And I apologize. HP is fine. Don't let it get to you. You're doing A-okay right now. Take the HP. Gain him to 100 of those. Not really interested in lessening our chances of winning the run for that. I honestly also don't really want a Chaos Gate, to be straight up with you. I think we're just going to play it a little safer than usual right now. I will try to buy an Aphrodite bonus. Why not?
I feel fabulous.
I think I'm gonna go for Ares, and the reason I'm gonna go for Ares here is I think maybe we could get like special inflicts doom.
In the name of Hades.
I don't know, Athena would be like special deflects or something. Either way, we got a better Blade Rift, so I'm extremely happy about that. Let's see what Aphrodite's got, but I would like to replace our special. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that about 75 times already. I mean, are you seeing this? I think I've probably repeated that sentence about 40 times already, but like this run is doing some incredible work. That's not gonna do any work at all, but that's okay. I do think we have maybe a little bit of a touchy run for Theseus and the Minotaur, just because, you know, we have no shielding. I guess except for our call, which charges real quick thanks to the fact that our damage output is, like, absurd, but... just dash, dude. You got him. Took more damage than I'd like to there, but that went pretty well.
Butterflies.
Your special deals more damage and inflicts weak at the epic tier. Very nice. Okay, so now we can apply a status effect on our special instead of just having knockback, which I think is very nice. I'm kind of defaulting to this idea right now that the more combat we can avoid, the better. Maybe I've been a little aggressive. I just accidentally tapped too fast and took the Death's Defiance. I apologize, but it is what it is. No use crying over spilled milk. The good news about this is that we can get, like, whatever that new effect is. We do damage, extra damage against foes that have 2 status effects. Because really, 1X and then 1Y is 2 status effects, Doom and Weak. So we should get like a plus 50% damage bonus, which is like... I mean, did you just see what I saw? The speed with which we killed this butterfly? Just use your call in that situation. You fool. I mean, this run is now, like, it's looking incredible. And I'm not just being in any way facetious.
Yeah.
I think we have our win condition. When you have your win condition, what should you do? Double down. How are we going to double down? Give me as much max HP as possible. Okay. So here, if you haven't been paying attention, here's the flowchart for this run right now. Walk into the room, press B. Once all of your B presses are gone, press X and Y in alternating sequence. And then while you're doing that, try to look for your casts. I don't know where they've gone. But I do know this is a strong run right now. My casts. Hello? We got him! Should have popped that a second earlier.
That was responding. Damn, he's recovered.
It's not a hard run to pilot either. I am occasionally making some boneheaded decisions that might make it look like it's difficult. I assure you, that's just the cerebrum. +7 max HP. Yo, I didn't realize the max HP benefits are better from Aphrodite as well. That makes perfect sense. Why didn't I think of that? A Hermes bonus. Your special's faster, please. Your special's fast. It's not a lot faster, but it's enough that I think it's going to make a big difference, and I've been asking for it for 40 minutes here, so I'm not going to look a gift Minotaur in the mouth. Bad start. Okay, do not be afraid to throw some saws at him. Keep it going. Keep those saws going. I'm making a mistake in my algorithm. I mean, we're doing really nice damage. But don't forget about the XY. I'm mostly just spamming buttons. XY is going to do a lot for us. Then B when you get a chance. And this guy's in a world of hurt. Are you seeing this? Look at the melting, dude. Okay, shouldn't have been there. Just waiting for the god's blessing. Zeus ain't gonna help you here. I don't think a whole heck of a lot is gonna help you here. Just give me the cast. Okay, so you shoot. I get you. Oh my god. I told you! What did I tell you about replacing this special? It has changed the tone and timbre of this run to an extraordinary degree. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? Give me an extra use of Death's Defiance. When you take lethal damage, miraculously survive with 50 HP. Now we have 4 Death's Defiances. why not go for a little extra rarity? I mean, we're in a position that's like, it's disgustingly good right now. Like, this is by far the best run we've ever had. I say that a lot, but we're at sticks in 35 minutes. So this is like, it's obviously the truth. And we should be able to buy a boon right off the bat. We could buy max HP, which I honestly think is totally worth it. Especially because we have a bonus in that department right now. Our next boon is still going to be upgraded, so what do we want? I mean, the Ares path is the easiest, so I'm going to start there. Yo. It's so satisfying watching all of the arrows home in on a single enemy. It's a beautiful sight. That room is like, what are you even here for? Yeah, we can just dash into these guys too. Don't forget about that. This might be the end, you never know. Not the end. You did poison me, congrats. You got me. I want to say it won't happen again. There's a very realistic chance it could happen, I don't know, even another 3 or 4 times. That was pretty good speed, though. Okay, what's not good speed? Me figuring out where the heck my casts are. Very good dashes. Holding it down. Getting into the spicy part. This man is unhittable. Apparently, can't be hit. Could have been worse, though. I don't even know what we're looking for here. Everything does more damage. You do have to feel, though. Let's take bonus damage. I think the bonus damage on that is good. We are going to be stacking up a lot of Doom, but seemed apropos. Let's go for the max HP. I really think on this run, we're putting the priority where it belongs. Honestly, just constantly having Hades being weak is probably going to do a lot of work for us as well. So make sure you're hitting them with that Y button on the regular. That was a joke. Not what I said. I just mean the difficulty of that room was so easy as to be similar to a joke. Maybe next time. Stack it, dude. Stack it. Whoa! That would have been a good time to use your call, but lesson learned, I suppose. This run is a lot of fun.
What even are those things?
Any shops? No shops. It's okay. We have 299 gold, which means we'll be able to buy another benefit. I think we'll be able to buy that Zeus. If we get really lucky, we could buy the Hermes benefit. So why not go for gold instead of anything else here? Because the Hermes benefit, like dodge chance, move speed, more dodges, all that stuff is going to carry like a staggering amount of benefit. Keep in mind, we have 4 Death's Defiances. One of them only brings us back with 50 HP because we haven't leveled up the trinket, but like last time we fought him with 1. And I was still like, there's probably a 10% chance we win. This time we got 4, and the run is better. So I'm thinking 15% chance, bare minimum. That's a lot of armored enemies. Even just getting the Hermes benefit where your cast comes back to you would be pretty slick. Although, not that useful on the bosses. Mostly, admittedly, useful for the rest of the Styx rooms, which probably should start thinking past at this point. Yeah, me too, brother. Very annoying.
Idiot.
Still annoying. Don't beat yourself up, though. Still doing fine on HP.
I'll take it.
So we're 522 gold. Dude, that's so good. But, are we really going to every room? No, okay, it's one of the two. So buy the Hermes benefit. I think we just want the dodge chance. And I'm going to go straight for the pomegranate now. Call lasting longer? Nah. Give me the special damage. We're going to be using that all the time. Okay, so we got pomegranate and Aphrodite. I'm going to take the easiest way forward for us. It is what it is. You have to remember a 20% dodge chance, I think, is basically like... It's not the way that it works in practice, but in theory, it should function similarly to ignore every 5th instance of damage. Not reliably, but in like a data set. When you phrase it that way, I think it sounds even better. Now, it could not work at the proper times, or it could work way more times in a row than you'd ever expect. So there's variance there that should frighten you a little bit, but...
What is this stuff?
Make our blade rift a little larger. We're only gonna have 52 gold. Not enough to get anything else. That's okay. I don't even think we want an Aphrodite benefit. Just kidding. Why are we doing this? Because I think, why not go for another boon? Like, will we have full HP when we make it out of here? Probably not. We'll probably be slightly lower than that. But I think the effect of the boon is probably likely to be worth something, especially because we already have, like, some kind of weakness benefits. I'm not too concerned. If we get super lucky, we might get enough gold to buy something as well. But it's pretty unlikely. I don't remember what we need, but it's probably minimum 150, which I would think is not super likely to manifest itself here.
Can't quite get acclimated to this smell.
Okay. I know what I want to do. And you've done it. Get your call ready as soon as is humanly possible. Use it constantly to take care of the enemy that's trying to poison you. That went super well.
Olympus, I accept this message.
No, we won't replace our call. But, hey, weak foes take more damage.
Pain.
I got a pretty strong feeling we can make something happen on this one.
Gigantics.
This feels real good.
I owe you one, boy.
4 Death's Defiance is more damage than I've ever seen. The best call I've ever seen. One of the better specials I've ever seen. Great status effects. Synergistic bonuses from the metagame. This one, I think we're finally gonna... Finally gonna make some progress here. There is a downside. I really can't see what you're doing. I am just constantly like, I don't know what you're up to. But I do know we did a stupid amount of damage. Good dodge. Go ahead. Alright, I'm still gonna send them because they move pretty slow. Shouldn't have stood there. That one's on me. Shouldn't have stood there. Still shouldn't be standing here. I know we're wasting the God Gauge by not waiting for the greater call. I don't consider it a waste, though, as long as we're getting invincibility out of it at relevant moments. You're still alive? Hold on. Get this. Now, get out. Okay, that's a lot of heat, to be honest with you. I think, if anything, it's a testament to the run right now that I'm barely dodging, and we're still crushing it. The dodge chance passively is helping out, like, to a disgusting degree. Everything else, pretty mindless. We haven't even used a single Death's Defiance up to this point. We're about to be clear. What is this? Okay. Yeah, I know it. I know it. But this is a lot of damage, dude. Like, the amount of damage we're able to put on this guy before he can do anything to stop us, apparently, is awesome. What are you doing here? It's a little spooky. A little spooky. I mean, you know what I'm about to say. If we could somehow make it through without using even a single Death's Defiance, that would be incredible.
There is no escape.
This guy doesn't even know how many Death's Defiances we got left. It's over for you, mister. Apparently there's a little safe spot there. Mad respect to Twitch chat for pointing that one out. Helped me out a lot in situations where the dodge seemed unlikely. Oh, dude, it's over. You were a fool, Hades. I have destroyed you. I'm calling it by far our most powerful run ever.
Take me home.
See you at home.
That was a real solid one. 20, well, no, that was a 34-minute run, but still. Very good stuff. Tied our best streak ever of 1. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. That was a good one. See ya!